and welcome here to TalkFCB, and welcome back to the channel, guys, to a good Barça performance. What a Sunday this is right here, and could this be a turning point? We have been waiting for a strong display. We have been waiting for something to really kickstart our season, to spark us into life. Well, tonight, Ferran Torres has a hat-trick. Barça have made another late comeback, and okay, maybe I'm getting a bit excited here, but we have been waiting for something. Could this be it? We're going to be talking all about the game. We had our moments of nervousness, but we've got the job done. And in the end, for me, we've done it well. Let's get to it. Because honestly, guys, even coming into the game, let's make it clear right away, there was big pressure on Barça, and even more so, if that was possible, simply because of another Real Madrid Houdiniac. Just minutes before we kicked off this game, they were 2-0 down to Almeria. They scored 3 second-half goals to turn the game around in incredibly controversial fashion, with Carvajal scoring there seconds before the end of the game. There was 11 minutes added on in that one, so Barça had to respond. And I've got to say, Xavi's lineup there, plenty of bravery in it, because he became the first coach in the 21st century to start a La Liga game with 2 players under the age of 17, Lamine Yamal, but also Cubarsi there at centre-back. And I've got to say, the team that played tonight, very, very well done. Each and every one of them did their jobs. Of course, we had that moment in the second half that we're going to come on to, but I think it was a strong display from this Barca team, and it was Ferran Torres that kicked it off, because as you can see here, on 21 minutes, it's Ilkay Gundogan has got the ball in midfield, and honestly, we get a slice of luck. For maybe the first time this season, something went our way. It just fell perfectly into the path there of Pedri. Gundogan was going for the crossfield ball, but in the end it falls to Pedri. He gets his head up so quickly, perfectly unselfish play, and Ferran there has an easy tap in just to keep that confidence going for him, and that's going to come in handy as this game went on. So Barca there off to a good start, and I just thought today, guys, right throughout the game, and especially in moments in that first half, Lamine Yamal, just exceptional. This young man must play more. Whether Rafinha is available or whether he isn't, Lamine Yamal has to be there. He is an absolutely wonderful player that makes things happen, whether he's on the inside, whether he's outside. You can see him here cutting in on that left foot. They can't get near him. Betis, and he smacks one against the post, and that wouldn't even be the last time that he hit the post in this game, and it just felt as though that was there the perfect start that Barca needed in a game like this, with all the pressure on, and in that first half, just quietening the crowd. Betis, of course, could be very, very passionate, as we would see, but it was a good start. We had something to build from, and we continued that in the second half. Really early on there, it was a key goal again from Ferran. Now this time, Lamine Yamal, he goes on the outside. I think he really surprises Betis there. He's not only capable of coming in on that left, he can go round the outside, and he actually works it onto his right there. He hits the post again from such a tight angle. It was wizardry there from Yamal. It comes out then to Ferran, who doesn't even hesitate. All he does, puts his foot through it, smashes it home. 2-0 Barca, 2 goals for Ferran, and at that point, we were cruising. We were so comfortable in this game. We were absolutely dominant, and I just thought from here, let's see the game out now. Let's have a nice lead, nice and comfortable. But it didn't go that way, did it? Because there was a period in that second half where Barca, they did get shell-shocked. They did allow Betis to come into it, to get the crowd involved. We did then start to wobble, start to shake. Isco gets the first goal. Real miscommunication again between Iñaki Peña and Araujo. They get in each other's way. Isco gets a brilliant, brilliant finish, to be fair to him. And then, just 3 minutes later, our lead is wiped out. And it really was a horrible moment in the game there, to be 2 up, and then suddenly to lose it all. Isco again gets in behind. There's real questions about this one. VAR looked at it for a long time. Is Borja there actually interfering with play? For me, it looks as though he probably is. I mean, I think we've had goals disallowed this season for much, much less than that there, with a player being involved in the build-up. But Isco gets onto it, and again, credit where it's due. He lobs it over Iñaki Peña. Wonderful finish that it was from Isco. And he had a period in that game there, a few minutes spell, where he was absolutely everywhere. But you've got to say here, big decision made by Xavi on 63 minutes of this game when he elected to sub Robert Lewandowski. And that was a big moment for me there because Lewandowski wasn't playing well. It was level. It was a big statement from Xavi to ultimately say, you're not doing well enough. And for that reason, you're going to come off. We're going to try something different. Now, Vitor Roque came on. I thought he gave us good movement. I thought he worked Betis well. You know, they were having to track his runs. He was opening up a little bit more space than maybe Lewandowski was. Again, we're still missing that finishing touch. There was a ball into the box there from Yamal where he could have got a better connection on the end of it and still hasn't quite been able to do that. But his movement is definitely looking promising. But Barca was searching for that winning goal. Betis had their moments too, you know. It was an end-to-end game at times. We were very much in it. And João Félix coming on too, of course. And Fermin, they were very big changes too from Xavi. And Felix again, he had that look about him as though he wants to prove a point. He wants to be showing why he should be in this team. And especially with Ferran scoring, he's proven his point. Felix has everything to show. And what a goal it was. In the 89th minute, this is Barca. This is the kind of move I have been crying out for and that we have all been waiting to see. The combinations. How many times have we been saying this is what we want? We want players to be linking up with each other. We want passing. We want movement there. And Felix starts the move on his own. He plays it into Ferran and then he's going in search of that goal. He's making a bursting forward run. Ferran Torres finds him. Felix there on the edge of the box. What a finish. Using the outside of the foot there, just manoeuvring his way through the ball and finding the bottom left-hand corner. Barca there, winning it in the final moments of the game. I love that winning goal, guys. I absolutely love the third goal there from João Félix. Everything about that is what Barca really means and represents. But I also love the fact that we weren't even done there. I love the fact here we didn't just stick with the one. We were looking okay. Betis now are coming forward in injury time. They're going to try and commit more players to get that goal. We're going to look to expose that. And of course the man to do it, Lamine Yamal. He is wise beyond his years, guys. The way that he can see a pass, the way that he makes right decisions, this is something you do not see usually from a 16-year-old player. And it's a great through ball, isn't it? Into Ferran Torres. Great pace on the ball. Ferran is one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's on a hat-trick. And he gets it. And what a finish that is there. To wrap up the third goal of the game for him. Just dinks it. Lobs it over the keeper. Absolutely wonderful. And you can see the confidence is flowing right now for Ferran. He is feeling really good about his game. And especially this one here. It could be a big one for him. First hat-trick in Barca colours. What that will mean for him. What that means for Barca. You saw the celebrations there from Xavi on the bench. This is a massive game. This was an absolutely massive win. And I think to do it in this way, to actually show a good performance, to show actually control in a tricky game away from home against a good team. They've got good players, Betis. We've done well tonight, and we should all acknowledge that, I feel, and actually give a lot of praise to the team, because obviously when things are not going well, we're critical, we can ask for more, we can demand more from this team. That is what we've been doing, and that is what we're entitled to do. But they played well today. They played a very, very good game today. They come away from this with a big, big performance and win, and we now will give them the credit that they deserve. And what we have to do is build on this. We have to take this momentum forward with us now into the games that we have to come, because when you're looking at the league table, it's still certainly work to do for Barca. There's lots there that we have to do. We're still behind Real Madrid. We're still behind Girona, but we had to win today. We had to win, and we weren't winning until the very final moments of the game. We kept fighting. We kept believing. The team have done that right the way through the season, to their credit, but the performance today was much better. The energy was better, and the combinations, maybe they are starting to come together. And can Ferran Torres continue this scoring form right now? Please, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you make tonight of that Barca display? Not only the win, but the performance, the individual displays out there. What did you make of the goals from Ferran, the goal from Felix there, the build-up in those goals? Let me know your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts here tonight, when we can be more positive, where we can feel much better about where Barca are heading, but we must stay on this good path now. I will catch you soon, where we're going to be talking more about the game, more about what we can see in the important week we have to come. I will catch you soon, guys. For all of that, Thank you, though, for joining me. And until next time, as always, Visca, Real Barça.